Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, it's pulling out, almost pulled out in front of a car there. All right, folks, Tesla's done it again. They've, for some reason, given us full self-driving for free for 1 month. You should have gotten an email that looks like this, and then that should give you immediately full self-driving. So I'm going to go right into my system here. And I'm starting us off at a Texas roadhouse, and that's not by accident. That's because every time I come to a Texas roadhouse, people walk out with so many of those bread rolls inside of them, they don't look like they're qualified to drive. I feel like if they drank 10 beers, they walk out like this, they turn into a bread roll. So we're gonna go ahead and activate full self-driving. So you go and click on autopilot. You'll see right here, it says full self-driving supervised. So I'm gonna click that. Do you want to enable it? Enable it? Yes, I didn't pay for this or anything. We're gonna put it into assertive mode. And there's another thing that I'm going to do here. What I'm going to do in this video is drive to 2 locations where I know there is phantom braking to see if full self-driving can overcome these 2 locations. I'm going to do a quick advertisement showing you these sunglasses. In fact, we'll do it right now. These are the Paleos from Maui Jim. They'll pop up on your screen. The ad is complete. No more ads in this video. So we are now going to drive on this location. I'm going to show you full self-driving. This was free. It's on my 2020 Tesla Model Y. And it should roll out to everyone. Let me know in the comments below what year your Tesla is and if you actually got it, because that will be helpful to people because they don't roll this all out at once. So I'm curious to see, you know, why they're doing this, or from the Robotaxi event, whatever. The other thing I'm going to show you, this is future Ben. I just found a road that has no lane lines on it. It's under construction. So I'm going to take it on that road to see how full self-driving reacts to a totally unmarked road. We're going to put it in assertive mode. I have it on single pool. Let's see, minimal lane changes. And we also need to find a, oh, look at that, air quality showing 195 right now. It's terrible because there's a ton of wind moving through the valley. So we are going to type a destination in, Cueva. There it is, baby, Levine. Here we go. Okay, so on this section of the 202 where I'm about to go, there's these 2 areas where the car just stops. Or not stops, but it jerks and does phantom braking. So we're going to leave Texas Roadhouse parking lot now. Let's see how we do. All right, the car is in drive. Okay, I've engaged autopilot. Please. And here's the thing, like, you know, we've done this before where we do autopilot. In parking lots and things like this, it's a little twitchy, but this actually... And let's see what version it is, because you guys always lose your mind if I don't tell you what version we are under. There's a pedestrian up here. He doesn't know I have 0 control of the vehicle. I've just ate 37 bread rolls and 60 pounds of steak, and I'm now going to attempt to drive home. All right, we are going right. All right, software version, just getting totally distracted. I've never even been back here. I've always wanted to, though. And if there's anyone I'd want to go with, it would be Tesla Bot, who's driving the vehicle. It's like that meme that keeps popping up on X or Twitter when it's like, I told my Tesla bot to make me a clam bake at 3 a.m. and it's that face from iRobot. I'll pop it up on the screen. It's like when Gjeebs uploads another video. All right, software, full self-driving capability. All right, touch the wheel. It told me to touch the wheel. So this is 12.3.6 FSD. So that's that. Also, yeah, as far as these sunglasses go, I lied to you. I said I wouldn't bring up another ad, but they're Maui Jims. These are what I wear in all of my videos. I also have the red Sands. Hey, I thought we were going to curb our wheels there, but they're great. I earn a commission if you order through that little pop-up on the screen there. So that supports the channel, and these glasses are excellent. I like them because they're extremely light, and I think Maui Jim has the best lenses. I've been wearing these for 5 years. They didn't pay me to say anything, so. All right, I'm on full curb alert. All right, we are. Okay, it is, you do have to build trust with this thing, because it's, all right, we're probably, come on, get over. because, I mean, it's pulling out into traffic with cars coming at you. We have to get in this left turn lane. It's totally blocked. Please tell me it cuts in front of this Tesla. It didn't. Okay, so I don't know what it's going to do. Cut off the BMW driver. Tesla, we can't. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, the car is cutting off. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. I mean, I just went from the right non-turn lane, cut off a BMW 6 Series at the light. I'm going to have to tell him, look, Tesla bot was at the wheel. See, that's not good. I mean, we did it safely. Kind of. Jeez. All right, so I didn't expect that. It is on assertive, so they should actually switch that to BMW mode. That should be angry 3 Series driver mode, because that's what we just did there. So we are on assertive. I can't believe it cut the entire line and timed the light correctly. Obviously didn't know when the light was going, and it's very windy outside. The other thing I'll say about phantom braking, which is the main reason I'm trying out FSD. Okay, it's phantom braking there. No reason. Phantom braking, you know, I got this in 2020. It was an issue randomly. It would be an issue on a really flat road with no obstacles, and it wouldn't be an issue on a road that's curvy and going up a mountain. So it's very inconsistent. It's not a, when it's a problem, it's an annoying issue, but it's generally not a problem. But it happens every once in a while, which makes you guard the vehicle. So it's, I don't want to like overdo it, but it can be a nuisance. So now we need to take choosing fork to stay on route. Do this way, this way, this way. Okay, okay. The other question I have for you guys is, I watched the Robotaxi event. Do you actually believe that you will be able to just send your Model 3 or Y out? Because they showed Model 3s and Ys with no drivers in them doing routes at that event. Do you think you will be able to be done with your car for the day and send it out? I don't think that's actually ever going to happen. I hope it does. I can't imagine it happening, I guess is what I should say. It would be remarkable if it did. I'm not going to doubt the abilities of the Tesla engineers. I think it would be remarkable. I hope it does happen. All right, so also with full self-driving, you can coach it a little bit. So I'm going to put my foot on the gas. I'm going to put the turn signal on, and it will do that for you. So you don't have to just sit back and you can't do anything. If you want it to do something, you can coach it to do that. So that is a good feature as well. Now we are coming up here, and if you want to test this for yourself, I'm on the south loop of the 202 headed west right now. So that was the 40th Street exit. So once you get beyond this exit, there's this spot right before the road. It goes flat and it starts to ramp up again. There's this spot where the car jerks and brakes. So I'm going to get in the passing lane because I know that this is where it happens. Let's see what happens. All right, it should have done it by now, so it didn't do it. Okay, so it actually did not do it there. And this is the other thing, like you have, let's say you have an older Tesla, whatever, the fact that it has this ability 4 years later, and I just mentioned this in a previous video, here's the interior of a 2020 BMW X3, and here is the picture of the new 2025 BMW X3. So look at the difference between the two of these. Your car already seems outdated, whereas Tesla continues to invest and give owners updates in cars that are years old, which you can really appreciate from an owner's perspective, that they still care to make updates to the older models. So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, so no phantom braking on this route. So what we're going to do on the other side of the road, right before the 32nd Street exit, there is another spot where the car likes to do some phantom braking. So we are going to take this exit and go that way and see what happens. All right, we got some crazy yield situation here. Oh, it's pulling out, almost pulled out in front of a car there. And now the car is driving itself again. So interesting yield here. Good situation to throw it in. For the most part, like it thinks the max speed here is 30, so we're gonna hit the gas a little bit. We're gonna hit the E pedal. Come on, max speed. There we go. All right, we're back on our way. Let's see what type of BMW moves we pulled this time. Honestly, the move that happened earlier in this video, I don't even think a BMW driver could think that up. Although, I could be wrong. Maybe they do worse. I don't know. I used to own a BMW M2, and I loved that. Was my favorite car I've ever owned. So listen to this. In my BMW M2, people were like, oh, the Teslas, they track you. Okay. I got a notification on my screen, like the light came on. It was something like the brake lines needed flushed. It was some random thing. And they were like, brake lines need flushed, schedule service now. I got a call 5 minutes later, driving my car. They said, hey, this is BMW service. We'd like to bring you in to get your brake lines flushed. This is totally under warranty. We just got a notification in our system that this needed to be done. I said, can I bring it in right now? They said, yep. I brought it in. They gave me a loaner car. I was gone. They had it done same day. It was the best service I've ever had in my life. And people were like, oh, Teslas track you. I'm like, well, so do BMWs, and it was the best service I've ever received in my life. So it was actually kind of convenient. All right. We're heading into the trap. Should right in this area. Seems like we made it. Unless it's the next area, but I'm pretty sure that's where it is. We'll see if it has any phantom braking. So some fine glasses. Nice. Okay. So the two zones that, and the reason I know that they do them there is because this is where I do all my efficiency testing for tires. So it's 70, 80 miles per hour. This is where I do all that testing. And every single time you come up those sections, I have to be prepared to override the vehicle. So it didn't get caught up in those two sections. This seems to be a really smooth experience. I'm also curious if I would have put it into like calm mode or whatever, you know, whatever mode, non-assertive mode, non-abuse mode, would it have cut all those people off? It did work out, but I mean, if there was a cop behind me, I'm pretty sure I would have gotten pulled over. So that was interesting. But yeah, is full self-driving worth it? If you get these free trials, test it out. Try to get used to it because it's uncomfortable, but I've never been in a position where I thought it was going to crash the car. If anything, it's just uncomfortable because it's going to make people around you upset. But they're upset anyways because they hate their lives. So, all right, here we go, taking an exit. Nice. But you should try this if you have a Tesla. It's free to try out. And then, you know, if you want to extend it, I think it's worth doing for $99 a month. Still, to me personally, paying, it's paying $8,000 for full self-driving. That's a lot of money. If it was truly end-to-end full self-driving, no intervention, could handle everything, which I think it's about 85 or 90% of the way there, then maybe. For me, it's not worth it. I just like driving. I think the technology is cool and wanted to try it out again to see what this latest version was all about. But it is really cool that Tesla is just, it's smart of them to let people demo it because there have been times, like little use cases of being able to just like eat a sandwich while you're driving. Now, we're not supposed to eat while we're driving, but we're pigs and we eat while we drive. And it's just nice to have that extra assurance that it's paying attention, it's putting on its signals, it's cutting off people, but you know, it's just nice that there's that extra assurance there that the car is controlling itself while you are doing something. You know, you're reaching into the back seat. Whoops. You're reaching into the back seat or doing something. It is nice to have that extra assurance. All right, now the part of the video, I just found a road that has no lane lines on it. So I'm going to see how the car reacts to no lane lines. Will it make me take over? Or does Tesla know something we don't? Here we go. Need to go left, I need to go left. I am so curious. Gotta say it's an improvement. We didn't go in that lane and cut everyone off, so it's not every time. All right, here we go. Unmarked. There's a Dodge Ram driver behind me. It says touch the wheel. It's just going. Wow. I mean, I'm waiting for it to just veer off the road, but it's actually staying in the left lane. That is impressive. Okay. So somehow, I mean, it's even showing lane lines. Tell you what, if your Tesla has a rattle, it will appear on this road. Holy heck. I like the way it accelerates. It just rips. Doesn't feel like it's robotic on acceleration. We're turning lanes, folks. I think it said there's another Tesla. We'll follow them. I have paint protection film on this car, and thank God, because there are rocks flying up. Dynamic tint broke the windshield. Dynamic tint in Tempe, Arizona is where to go. Tyler has a discount for subscribers of the channel, so that's where I got all my film, tint, everything done. He's excellent. He's done a ton of Cybertrucks there already, so that's the place to go. Let him know Gjeebs sent you, and he'll hook you up with the pricing for the channel. So cool stuff he's doing for Cybertruck owners. A bunch of accessories he's going to install himself if you want that done. So that's where to go. But okay, so a road with no lane lines, it somehow has stayed in the lane. I mean, there's literally no markings on this road. So it's just gone with the flow of traffic, which is really impressive. Now, if you want to see what my wife thinks about Tesla's full self-driving, click this video right here. Oh, I think you'll enjoy it.